We're live!
Hello.
The first time we've scheduled a stream, I think, ever on this channel. And we're late. Honestly,
I'm exhausted before we go.
Honestly, what has just happened right now? We're not going to go into details, but we had a very poorly kitty. And obviously, you know, if you've got a pet out there, they take priority in the moment. As much as you Indy fans, you know, loyal supporters out there, we had to deal with a feline emergency. But we are now live to talk about IndyCar in our live talk-alongs, live podcast. This is what we're doing now. Bear with us as the live world have kind of consistently, it's a new thing.
The live world.
Yeah, the live world. Like
what have you been doing?
We've been live
You've been
before.
living in a fake world?
Yeah, we've been living in a fake world. No, what I mean is the live streaming world on YouTube. Like, we'll try and figure out how to get like a better camera quality and stuff like that. We'll try and figure. We haven't plugged in the mic today, so that means the
I'll set up right now.
I mean, we're here, and that should be enough. I think we've got chat. I said unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. That's positive. So Stephen's going to have to get his phone out to try and figure out what the hell is going on in chat. It's live chat. Oh,
there we go.
That's happened. The live world. Daniel Fearer. Oh dear, the kitty. The kitty didn't get into the prunes, did it? No. Hello, Katie. Afternoon, Jacob. Yes, it is afternoon in America, isn't it? Hello, Polo. Afternoon, all. Seems that there is a kitty emergency. Stream should start around the top of the hour. We were slightly later than go out. I can't stay and watch, but all I'll say is we'll be the lowest watched stream of the season by far because it's only on Peacock. Oh, no.
Really?
Toronto. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I mean, for us, it's on Sky Sports. So we don't have that little NBC war thing going on. It's just us.
Just us.
What an introduction. We've been going for 2.5 minutes. Haven't really even spoken probably about IndyCar. Hello, Polo!
Is this going to be a thing every time we do a live stream and Daniel shows up?
Probably. Polo's our guy. First interview on the channel. Respect, Polo. He's abandoned us. He's got too cool for us. It's fair, you know? Alex Polo, he's a champion. Who are we? We're Indy fanatics. So, who's the real big dog around here?
Yeah, sure.
Polo.
Don't do that. No.
I'm joking. We love Polo.
Yeah.
He's amazing. But willpower for the championship.
Oh, yeah.
Willpower. Right, okay. Let's talk about Toronto. We can't live stream the race this week. I know, sad times. We love this. We're back. Can't live stream this race. No, our cousin has moved into a new house. I don't know why I have to give justification of why we can't live stream the house.
Every time.
But we have to. Distractions. We have to, you know, we have to be there for him. Which means
he's okay. He's not on his last legs.
Yeah, that's very true. The big dogs of IndyCar YouTube, Mike
strong.
and Stephen.
Stay strong.
Stay strong. Right,
It's
anyway,
fine. It's just a barbecue.
we've got what? Yeah, it's just a barbecue. We're going to watch the race a little bit live, but we'll be live streaming the review next week.
So there's that review, preview, and review.
We're back.
Row.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back. Don't know what that was. Right, Toronto. We've never seen a live Toronto, and that appears to still be the case. We're not going to watch it live, but we will at least watch an IndyCar race in Toronto. Good luck. Thank you, Ivan. Good luck for the barbecue, was that? I will make sure that I will. Good luck with that. Lovely to have you back. Thank you, Katie. Lovely to be back. Yeah, Toronto. I haven't seen it. Don't know what to expect. It's a street race. Street races have been pretty damn good this year in IndyCar.
Yeah.
But will it be kind of like a real choppy and changey one because, well, they haven't been there for a couple of years. And for some of the grid, I don't think I've ever raced there. I don't think Pato's ever raced there. I don't think Dalton Kellett has ever raced there. Obviously, hence the thumbnail.
Palou hasn't raced there.
Palou, no. VK, no. Obviously, Kirkwood, Malukas, Ilott,
Scott?
Francesco, Dixon.
Scott McLaughlin?
No, I think Scott Dixon has driven there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think basically that was our list of Toronto. People haven't driven there.
Yeah, well, like you said, we've never seen a live race, and normally in our previews we have quite a base of knowledge because we've seen a couple of live races there.
Yeah, exactly.
We kind of get a feel of who's strong and who's not.
Yeah, drive.
So really,
current configuration is relatively new as well.
There we go.
Thank you, Hummer Kavala. Have I said that right? Mr. Best Shot 33. Dixon is my vote for Toronto. He's got to win at some point this season, surely, to carry on the record.
Yeah, so what we can really do is kind of look at the championship standings, look who's favourites going into it, look who needs a result. And hopefully you're pulling up something useful right now because it's...
Keep stalling.
That doesn't look useful.
I think it's useful.
You just go look up some quick track facts.
Yeah, past winners. Right, okay. So Simon Pagenaud won out there last time. That's useful. I think Newgarden is about to go to tell. I've broken Stephen. I'll go for a Pagenaud podium there. What? Surely that's useful. We know the last person who won the race. So we had all plans to be prepared today. This is why
Pagenaud's won this race.
We had all plans to be professional, but I guess for you long viewers of the channel, you realise that we're probably everything but professional. Jacob thinks Newgarden is going to go and tear a new one. Toronto and Iowa are some of his best tracks. Well, Joseph Newgarden has won twice there in 2015 and 2017.
Nice.
Stephen's crying. Scott Dixon has also won there, and Will Power has won there. So, out of our championship contenders, Newgarden and Power has been good on street races.
Yeah. Well, Newgarden's won on street races.
Yes.
He won Long Beach?
Yes.
Long Beach. Can he make it 4 wins this year?
Potentially.
We were talking about in the review. It was nuts that he could have won Mid-Ohio and made it 4 wins, and everyone else, the only second person's got 2 wins.
Yep.
And that is Scott.
Yep.
So, yeah. But Newgarden, how far off is he in the championship?
He's about 30 points.
About 30 points. If Newgarden wins in Toronto, do you think he's going to be unstoppable for the rest of the season?
No, because
that's a pretty mega form, though.
It is. Also, you've got to remember, we've got the Music City Grand Prix coming up, and Colton Herta was absolute dominant there. He was different gravy.
Nice. I'm talking about Joseph, though.
Different. Yeah, I know. But that's like after the doubleheader at Iowa and Toronto. So he might, you said, would he be unstoppable? And I've just picked a race where I think he could be stoppable.
Well, you think there's no more double points race?
No.
Because the 500 people made gains and Joseph Newgarden made less gains. He doesn't have to worry about any double points. If he can keep this momentum forward, get a 4th win in the bag, and we've seen he's a 2-time winner, and it's one of his strongest tracks. This could be like seriously Newgarden putting his hand on the title. I firmly believe if he makes it 4 wins this year, he's looking pretty unstoppable.
Yes. Joseph Newgarden is incredible. I think we've established that. He is 34 points behind in the championship. Look.
Hold it together. I'm trying to bring this back on track, and you just immediately break it.
Mark, Stephen will never abandon Pato. But last race, I think you saw a man crushed on the stream. Aaron McLaren SP just aren't there as a championship contender there. They aren't there as a complete package as a team. Too many things go wrong as a team for that to be a complete package yet. But on Joseph Newgarden, there is every chance he could be unstoppable and go on and win the championship. But he's been... The problem is with Newgarden is a bit like Pato last year. When he was hot, he was really hot. And the bad days are really bad. So therefore, you've got Marcus Ericsson, who is obviously big time one at the Indy 500, has been consistent pretty much all season, been around about the kind of top 10, the top 5 finishes, and he's just accumulating the points. But that moves on nicely to my next point. Do you think Marcus Ericsson walks away from Toronto still in the championship leads?
Who's his closest rival?
Will Power 20 points behind. Will Power needs a 20-point swing.
That's tough. I think Ericsson's still got a race in the bag where he can still finish top 10 and still come out top in the championship. Do I see him winning that? Ericsson's been pretty strong on street circuits. Obviously,
where he won his first race.
Got his first race. He obviously was driving well at Long Beach this year before he had the little oopsie.
Oopsie.
What was the other street? I'm having a mind blank. There was another. Nashville, of course. He won there. He was there. He picked up the pieces.
Well, yeah. And in fairness, how could we ever forget Nashville? Because it was the launch of the Swedish space program.
Exactly.
And so, it's only gone from strength to strength. And Swassa.
Is that what it's going by?
Yeah. They need time to think of a name, so they went with Swassa.
I'm not sure if I'm fully happy with that.
Sweden astronauts, space aeronauts. Right.
Nice. But yeah, Ericsson, I don't see him. I don't see him winning. But I didn't see him winning the 500. I don't see him winning the championship. But I didn't see him winning the 500. That's what I meant to say. But he has shown form on street circuits. He could get back on track. If equally of Newgarden, if Ericsson goes and wins here, his lead may be uncatchable.
The only thing is Newgarden at Iowa. That's one of his strongest tracks.
Yeah.
Out of the last 4 races here, that's out in Toronto, Newgarden's won 2 of them. If Newgarden wins at least 1, if not 2 of the races and finishes in the top 3 for the other, that's championship lead by Iowa, isn't it?
Yeah. But I do think Ericsson holds the championship this race. I think his consistency will minimize damage. I'm saying damage, but like I'm just saying, I could see him doing well here as well, like top end podium.
Rahul wins every race for the rest of the season. Enjoy your bachelor party in Nashville, Mr. Best Shot 33, nice. Because it looks like you're on the drinks already. Professional IndyCar YouTube channel, IndyCar Fanatics. Yes, we are. It was fun to see McLaren implode, especially the engine of Rosenqvist. Oh, Jacob, that's mean to McLaren. Look at that man cry. Oh, actually, that's angry. Jacob, don't get in the way of Stephen. He's going to punch you down. Will Grosjean fizzle out of Indy? Hasn't taken a win since being there. Too early to say. Andretti Autosport have a lot of problems.
Well, you got to think. Grosjean could become Andretti's main man.
Yeah.
Because obviously Rossi's gone. Well, he's there, but he's gone. Colton Herta's just done a recent 2-day test of McLaren F1, and it's rumoured that McLaren and Daniel may part. So Herta could easily go to McLaren there.
If he impresses, yeah.
Or Andretti may just buy into F1 and get Herta a seat.
Well, it seems very much from Michael's most recent talkings that seems more of a distant possibility.
But you never know.
You do never know.
That is a...
But McLaren seems Herta's more likely route into F1 as it currently stands.
Yes. And then once Rossi and Herta's gone, well, Devlin's not going to be the main man. You got Kirkwood. You have got Kirkwood coming in, but obviously Roman Grosjean as well. He could easily be the main man, Andretti.
He could. But, question, if Herta does go to F1, does that leave a seat open for someone like Rinus VeeKay? Would they go hard and try and get someone like VeeKay?
Or do they just shrink down the team?
Maybe. But I guess that's probably quite a good one to have chat and have discussions on within chat from there. Will Andretti bounce back from probably their worst race in 3 years? Now, that's not the collective result. Obviously, they had a car that had potential to win, which they blew it. They had teammates colliding with each other, and they basically had no cars finish inside the top 10.
I think it was the fact of the actual civil war that was happening on track.
Yeah.
Rather than the performance, because you could say their worst performance was at St. Pete 2020, where they had 3 cars that could have easily won, but they all crashed out on their own. For me, that's a worst performance, but obviously Mid-Ohio had the civil war.
Yeah.
Which is a lot more drama.
Yeah.
I think it's the worst image they've had in a long time.
Yeah. And like we said on stream, like I think someone brought it up, Marshall Pruitt says the focus on F1, that's rubbish. They're just fully focused on IndyCar when they're at the IndyCar track, which kind of makes it worse. Because if you could say they maybe slightly were distracted by F1, then you could go, well, maybe they've taken their eye off the ball. But since the aero screen has come in, they haven't nailed it as a team. They got better on street tracks, but a combination of strategy and driver error from all their drivers across the grid. I think frustratingly for a lot of IndyCar fans, Colton Herta, he's still a young driver, so maybe understandable. But Colton Herta, again, really should be challenging for a championship. He should be driving Andretti forward. But again, it hasn't happened.
Another season goes by. Still super young. He's a bit like Pato in that respect. But
Pato looks a more complete driver than Colton Herta to me. That's what I say. I think Colton Herta is probably the quickest youngster out of the new generation. I think out and out raw pace, Colton Herta on his day is probably the quickest. But Alex Palou, who's been brought up there, and Pato O'Ward are much more complete packages, and that's why you see them more regularly challenging for race wins.
Yeah, absolutely. Alex Palou, see a shout for Toronto?
It's back for 2023. Let's go!
Is that Nick writing him off for 2022? Do you not have to worry about it?
I mean, Alex Palou is 4th in the championship, and it is only really the top 4 who are within touching distance. He is 35. Hello, Palou!
I just hear it every time.
Every time. Palou has got to be Palou is a contender every race that he enters, just for the pure fact that he can be absolutely nowhere in the race and then after a pit stop sequence be second. And you're like, eh?
Yeah,
He could be a driver. I could easily see Alex Palou winning the championship again and not winning a single race this year, just because of how consistent he is.
Yeah. I feel like we don't talk about him a lot just because we purely go, well, yeah, he's going to come top 5. No question. What's there to talk about? He's just at that level now that he just bangs in top 5s.
So, I mean that he just got announced that he's coming for 2023 to Chip Ganassi Racing. Well, that's fantastic. It is fantastic to see Alex Palou renew that. I mean, he is the future of Chip Ganassi. Marcus Ericsson is doing fantastic. Continues to do brilliant. They are definitely probably the Franchitti Dixon lineup of the early 2010s. Chip Ganassi having 2 very strong drivers. That's not completely ruling out Dixon because he's there, but I don't know, man. I think Dixon just gets sucker punched at the Indy 500 and he goes, again?
Was kind of his own doing though this year.
Yeah. So that kind of
little lapse.
Because I think he just wants it so badly. And like winning the Indy 500 once is an incredible feat. But with how good Scott Dixon is on ovals, super speedways, and at the Indy 500, it is slightly surprising that he's won.
It's just his pole record. Well, he's joint with most poles, or is he one behind Rick Mears?
Yeah, he's either joint or one behind Rick Mears.
And he's only,
Rick Mears is 4-time champion at Indy, equal all-time best.
Yeah. Dixon's had a lot of bad luck.
Yes.
Obviously, just the recently. I know we're kind of diverting off.
Just in our time that we're it's especially.
He was racing Takuma and the caution, finished on caution.
Yeah.
And then he had the fuel running out of fuel because of badly timed caution. And then he had a little bit of speeding in the pit lane, and that was right on the last pit stops. He was in position to win the race, but just a momentary lapse, and it's over.
Just like that, it's gone. But yeah, Toronto region. I think we've roundabout spoken Toronto. Most of things. Should we dedicate some time to rookies?
Go on then.
So I think we've started to speak about it. Obviously, it's been difficult with our disjointed part of it to kind of get any real momentum going in predictions and stuff. But I feel like Christian Lundgaard is currently leading and gone under the radar. I think he is the highest place. But I think the rookies who have impressed most on track are Malukas, Kirkwood, and Eilert.
Yeah, for sure.
Dan Philpott just wants an Eilert podium. just wants that.
It's not going to happen in Toronto, though.
You don't want a Max Chilton return.
Hometown boy!
Hometown boy!
The Uncos Hollinger Racing have been strongest on road courses. That's just because Cameron's, that's where he's most comfortable coming from the European scene, racing scene. So yeah, I don't really see him, and especially it being a new track, and well, everyone's a new track for Cam. Words. Yeah, I don't see him getting a result here, but yeah, Kirkwood, Malukas, carrying on from great form.
Some interesting ones. I think now that we're deep into the season, it's interesting to look at points. And like I said, Malukas, Kirkwood, and Eilert, they've been the ones who've really shown impress. And obviously, you have to take into account the teams. But Christian Lundgaard is the highest placed rookie in the championship. So he's set to become Rookie of the Year. An interesting one. I know it hasn't been Rahul's greatest year, but considering how experienced Rahul is in the series, Rahal is on 177 points, and Christian Lundgaard is on 159.
Not bad.
I think that's pretty damn impressive.
He's been very under the radar. I don't notice him much in races.
And also Jack Harvey, who we all expected to go to to Rahal Lemon-Lanigan and do well, is on 115.
Let's not talk about it.
So Christian Lundgaard is clear.
Katie may still be here. Let's not talk about Jack Harvey.
Pain.
2023, your bat's back. I won't jinx it. I won't jinx
it. Bounce back. But yeah, I think that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Go from there. But yeah, look.
It's weird because, like you say, all your main rookie performances you're drawn to are from Kirkwood, Malukas, and Callum. And Lundgaard's clearly just been there, being a bit consistent.
Katie's just a woken child. Sorry.
But yeah, Lundgaard's clearly just been there, banging in consistent results. Consistency is key. And obviously he's in a struggling car, right? They clearly haven't got the best car. So, best packages anyway. So, if he can just couple that consistency with Rahal Lemon-Lanigan's surge in performance, he'll be looking really good, especially for next year.
He will be. But to confirm that Malukas has been very impressive as well, he's on 145 points, so very close to Lundgaard in Delcoin Racing, who consistently kind of punch above their weight. But he's only 4 points behind Takuma Sato. And I know Sato is coming to the end of his career, but for someone as experienced as Sato, for Malukas to be that close in his rookie season, I think is impressive.
Yeah.
Within that, Cole Kirkwood, it's difficult to judge.
They've had a lot of retirement, mechanical failures.
Yeah,
that team.
But he is beating Keller, and he is beating Tatiana.
I do thought I've had a torrid year of reliability.
Yeah.
I won't look too much into their points.
No. I think you've just got to look at standout performances and what Kirkwood has been able to do. So, like in qualifying, when he got into, it was his highest qualifying last time out, wasn't it? Mid-Ohio. I think he made it into the top 10, which was a very impressive performance. IndyCar, like we said before, the young talent coming through in IndyCar is incredible. And the series is set up. If these guys spend the next 10, 15 years of their careers, like the Dixons, the Powers of the world, the Castro Nevises, then we are going to have some absolutely cracking on-track battles, let alone whoever else joins the series in that time. It's going to be brilliant. Absolutely. But that probably...
Does that segue us on to, mentioning Dalton and Kellett very briefly, to the Canadians? Devlin and Dalton?
Devlin and Dalton!
Is it going to be a 1-2 Canada
1-2
in Toronto?
Does a big team snatch up Malukas? I think he's the Rookie of the Year. Just before we go on to our Canada one, despite Kirkwood up, I can see, well, Kirkwood's obviously going to Andretti. Malukas, I see joining Team Penske. I think he's a Team Penske-esque driver. But the problem is, it's going to be a fight between him and VK.
Yes.
And the time where Will Power retires may be pivotal. Who gets it?
Because I don't see them going back to a full card.
No.
I think they've streamlined it.
There is one seat at Penske, and it's when Will Power wants to give in. And if he wins the championship this year, then he's at least running for one more year.
Oh, yeah. I think he's renewed. I think he wants to race for another 4 years in IndyCar.
Exactly.
What did you say? Something about 45. He wants to keep racing at 45.
Yeah, so if that's the case, then I guess is Malukas VK maybe at Chip Ganassi Racing for replacing the Scott Dixon if Scott tails off more than Will Power. Interesting. Can I see Malukas being snatched up by a big team? Absolutely. is the easy answer to that. But Canadians, we've got Devlin DeFrancesco and Dalton Kellett. Who's going to be the winner of the Canadians?
Both their first time around Toronto, right?
I'm going to back our boy
Is that
Dalton.
right?
I'm going to back Dalton.
Is it Dalton's first time around Toronto?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. To come out on top of the Canadian fight. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Dalton watching him go around his home Grand Prix.
Dalton's had a struggled season. Hasn't necessarily been his fault at times. I think Dalton Kellett is great for IndyCar. I don't know if anyone's been following him on Twitter, and I think he does little TikTok videos of explaining the engineering. Dalton Kellett is so smart, but I think he is sometimes too smart for an IndyCar driver, if that makes sense. Because he then overthinks things.
You got to be an absolute idiot to be at the top. Scott Dixon. Oh.
I'm Scott Dixon. I drive fast. Scott Dixon drives fast. Fast, Dixon.
Oh, you did really good Scott Dixon impression.
I know. Sorry. Fast, Dixon. Fast, Dixon. Kellett would be an incredible broadcaster. And you know what? If he wanted after his racing to go into test map for IndyCar, Mike 2022. Well, that's the next thing that kind of goes there. If you put Dalton Kellett on the ring, but he's earned his right to kind of just race out there. And if he was on the engineers, I think he would build an incredible race car.
Yeah, maybe. I think he's great for IndyCar. Obviously, he's quite outspoken as well on the social medias. Positivity, equality.
Dan, you spilt the beans on behind the scenes negotiations. That's why we haven't been talking. We've been in deep communications with Dalton Kellett's team to get him full time on IndyCar.
Yes, stay tuned. He's going to be joining a live watch along on one of the future races from his car.
If you see Dalton Kellett crash first lap, it wasn't us. Nope, wasn't us.
Clear on the outside, Dalton. No.
Scott doesn't need to be a genius. He has already fulfilled his mission. Remember, Mike, who did he defeat again? He defeated Sauron and he freed the people of Middle Earth.
I love how you did the whole comment in the accent.
Y'all cursed him now. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope we haven't cursed Kenneth.
But I think outside of driving as well, Dalton has been a great force for good in IndyCar. Along with the driver, I think it'll be great to see him actually racing his home Grand Prix. I keep doing this because he isn't from Toronto, is he? But obviously, Canada.
He's not the hero we deserve right now, but he's the hero we need.
Exactly. Can we get Dalton in a cape and mask?
Yeah, there we go. We've turned Dalton Kellett into a superhero. But yeah, there's I feel a bit harsh on Devlin. It's his rookie year. I think out of the Andretti struggles, it is probably, to be fair to Devlin, it has probably not been the best and most harmonious of environments for him to be in his first IndyCar season.
Yeah, he's probably just having a great time driving cars.
Yeah, look, he struggled at times. He's learning, but he seems a really nice kid, actually, Devlin, as well. Of the little interviews that I've seen him do, I think, he's a good kid. He takes responsibility, I think, for his actions. He just needs to, kick on and develop.
There we go. I think we've navigated the Canadian conundrum for Toronto. With lots of positivity.
Breaking news! Indy Fanatics cancelled as he insults the entirety of Canada.
Canada's great. Great country. Toronto, great place. Looking forward to it.
Austin Knight, we understand why Raymond Grosjean has been so crazy this year. It's because he wears a Grosjean shirt every race.
Oh, the curse.
Unbelievable. The curse is real. The curse is real. But we've talked about rookies. We've talked about potential winners of the race. We've talked about the Canadians. I think that's pretty much it in terms of where we cover.
Wait, do we bring back standout performer?
Standout performer. Dun, dun,
Oh, wait.
dun. Dun, dun.
Wait, was it standout or star?
Star performer.
Sorry.
Star performer. It's been that long. It's been that long. Star performer.
Who are you going for?
Oh, I tell you what I wanted to mention. In the point standings, Rinus VK we thought of as quite a good bounce back year. And Connor Daly has had quite a yeah. Well, there is only 5 points that split them in the championship.
Yeah, well, Connor's like, I'd say he's a bit like Lundgaard. He just kind of consistently, but not like consistently at the top. He's like in the middle. Whereas VK's been a bit up and down.
Yeah. Standout star performer. That's what it's now renamed.
The standout
star performer is okay. Star performer. Katie's is going to be something like Simon Pagenaud in chat.
It's not going
That's
to
be
Harvey.
there. Tell us your star performers in the race. So star performers, for those of you who are unfamiliar with it, although you seem to all be pretty regulars of the channel in chat. But for those of you who don't know, star performer is someone who's not like a big, so like a Newgarden, Palou, I suppose Dixon now can maybe no, he can't really. Those top echelon guys, you expect to do well. They can still be star performers, but we're more talking about the midfield team. Who is going to get a great performance that
top 10
performs above the means of the team that they're in currently? So
you could have someone who's at the top having a rough season, like a Scott Dixon.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really struggling. To be fair, street circuits, Takuma Sato. I'm going to go with it. Star performer, Takuma Sato. Pagenaud and Harvey for Katie. Well, you've just jinxed one of them.
Or both?
Or both. I've seen what your F1
the ad was in all capitals. Does that mean the curse?
If anyone wants to know who was responsible for Zhao's crash in F1 at Silverstone, look no further than Katie. In her fancy
team.
My
goodness.
In her fancy team.
It all comes out now, Katie.
It does indeed. You know, this is the guy. Star performer, Harvey. Dixon and Rossi. Wow.
Well, where's all these hands coming from? Okay, I'm happy to let one hand slide. But when other people start jumping on the bandwagon, I'm not having it. You pick one.
Woo!
You pick one name.
Mark is going in bold. Kirkwood podium. I would love to see a Kirkwood podium. But not go for that. I'm sorry, Zhao. And so you should be. So you should be, Katie. No, but thankfully Zhao was okay in that accident. And the fans, because that was terrifying. But yes, right. Star 4. I'm going to Takuma Sato.
We're going to Takuma Sato.
Takuma Sato!
Oh, it's a tough one.
It's tough. Look, we peaked at 20 viewers into the chat at some point, and we've now dropped. Someone heard me shout Sato, and they've gone, I'm out. Another Sato fan. No, go on, get out of here. But thank you for everyone's support. If you haven't liked the stream already, please do click a thumbs up. It helps us get in front of more IndyCar fans, I think. We're just here. We just want everyone to come along for the ride because, as you saw by the first 5 minutes of the stream, anything can happen. Star performer, Stephen.
Well, I jinxed them at the start of the season, and I feel like I may as well just keep jinxing. I'm going Graham.
Graham! Grand Ryan!
to get a podium. I'm putting Rayo on the podium. I'm not just going top 10. I'm putting Rayo on the podium.
I'm hoping if I do it enough times in the live streams that it'll just become a thing. Everyone will come in.
They just get it. At the moment, people are still like, what's he saying?
The hell is Mike doing? Wow. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm going back in Graham Real as my standout star performer.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, let's predict podium predictions. Top 3.
I go Newgarden to collect his 4th win of the season.
Cool.
Followed by Alex Palou. And then, of course, go with my star performer, Graham Real.
Strong. I am willing on willpower to victory. All my willpower is behind it. I said there's no guy that I want to win the championship more than this year. I just would like it. I mean, if Alex Palou won, incredible. If Marcus Ericsson won, no one, I think, predicted it. He was making strong strides absolutely last year, but to go and win the Indy 500 and championship, if he did the double, that would be incredible for Marcus Ericsson. If did I say Joseph Newgarden? No, but Joseph Newgarden won. I mean, it's the least he's deserved. He's been so close in the past 2 seasons. If he finally saw it over the line in this one, it'd be great. But
look, we asked for a podium prediction, not
Will Power
novel.
First,
I like
second, Scott McLaughlin. 3, Joseph Newgarden. Team Penske rules the world.
Katie's gone for Pagano, Harvey, and Pato!
For Stephen, just to confirm that.
We haven't really talked about Pat.
Dan.
Pato is great on street circuits.
He is.
He could show up.
He could show up, but, you know, he's devastated after the hard one. Sorry, Stephen's had to deal with other cat, Tara, who has just been vocal. Meow. That's that. Springfield, Pato, Felix, Ericsson podium. Strong podium. Strong double McLaren there. Pato! But Palou, Newgarden, Isla. Damn, incredible. Hi, Tara, indeed. Newgarden, Herta. Herta is good on street tracks. That is one place where Andretti do tend to be good at, is on street circuits. So Herta definitely could be up there, and Palou. I mean, it feels weird not to put Palou on a podium because Palou does Palou things, and probably realistically, neither of us have put Palou on the podium. But I
put him second.
Oh, you did that, yeah. Sorry, I didn't listen to you.
Who were my top 3?
Newgarden, Palou, and Ericsson. That was someone else said Ericsson.
Come on! He was my standout star performer!
Raul. Yeah, there we go. There's your preview for Toronto, I think. If you got any other questions in chat, I guess we can answer. Have a little kind of 5-minute Q&A session on general IndyCar. If you want thoughts from there,
sure,
go ahead.
I'm dying.
If not,
I'm struggling right now.
Steven's
it's
gone.
hot.
Feeling hot.
We're in the UK. We're a heat wave right now.
Yeah. And we're made for it.
It's been a long evening.
If you knew the preparation that went into this live stream. If you only knew.
You don't know, man. Don't know what I've been through.
Okay. I'm giving you to 1 minute and 30 seconds, chat. You've got 1 minute and 30 seconds. Put your questions in chat. If you ain't got any questions, enjoy the race on Sunday, and we'll see you for the review. So, Herta, F1 watch. I guess the confirmation. Is he testing F1 this week?
No, he was in Portimao with McLaren
this week?
last weekend.
Last
Or
week.
the weekend just been, I think.
Cool.
Did like 160 laps or something.
Hours of
Over 2
preparation
days?
to the street. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know at this stage. Herta's talented enough to go. Would I like to see Colton Herta in a McLaren in F1? Yeah. Although McLaren this year have been up and down like a roller coaster, side to side. I'll never go from there. But yeah, I think Herta to F1.
You need to be more quick fire.
Stronger
Look, the
possibility.
questions are coming in. Quick fire.
How many races on next year's calendar? 18. Austin yesterday. Just tested today and yesterday. Cool, Austin. Thanks. That was Herta. Herta tested Monday and Tuesday. Good, Nick. Posted about it on his Twitter. Austin, awesome. When's Andretti going to sign Dalton Keller? Today! Will the Andretti smash him up continue this weekend? No.
No.
Albon to McLaren? No. Piastri and Sargent to Williams?
Where is Indy Fanatics?
Jacob.
Unless Williams are coming into IndyCar, I don't think so.
Jacob, who are you? McLaren stopped their development of this year, so 23 looking good, hopefully. I mean, you've got to hope so, because the car this year is... it rhymes with lit.
Wait, whose car?
McLaren's.
Wait, IndyCar.
Latifi to AJ Foyt. Who knows?
Maybe. He's
Sorry,
kind of that kind of driver, right?
I started a trend. You did.
Team
You did.
Canada.
Team Canada.
Devlin goes there. Oh,
What a dream.
could they be stopped?
What's Grosjean going to win? Hashtag Grosjean Army.
What's he going to win?
Life. A cooking show. Grosjean could...
He's going to win a cooking show.
Okay,
Next question.
Okay. Will Grosjean win a race this year?
It's tough. He's running out of opportunities. Probably is.
He's
Probably
got another
looking to-
race at the Indy Road Course.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. That's probably his best shot.
Over or under 3.5 cautions? It's a street course.
Oh.
Over.
Under.
Nick's gone under. We'll wait and see, and we'll review it in the review.
Are there any more?
Yes, but it will be crazy conditions. Cool. I think that's over. Team Canada's racing with Keller and Latifi coming 2023
Oh, yeah.
to a store near you.
You can buy them.
We're,
Oh, action figures.
we're going to Canada,
You
eh?
have the car, a Canada livery car.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Latifi, and this is my action figure.
You want me to be Dalton Keller?
I've got Latifi.
Hi, I'm Dalton Keller. This is my action figure.
Whose action figure is better? You decide. Right, okay, we've stopped there. What did you guys think of the rain at Indy GP? Oh, that was a very good race.
Yeah,
Very good
yeah,
race.
yeah.
Yes, obviously we didn't really talk during that period. Who won it in the end? It was Herta, wasn't it? Because Herta had that
Yes.
manic save.
It was actually the best strategy call Andretti's made this season.
Yeah. So
Got her to the win.
it's nice they got something, right?
Nailed it. They nailed it that day.
They did. And
Don't talk to me about McLaren.
it all came from Colton Hurt had the save of the season when he was like drifting, wasn't he? He was
Yeah.
like, yeah. That was mental. But yeah, that was incredible. That's what we thought of it. Great race, as has pretty much been every race this season in IndyCar. IndyCar just consistently delivers a great racing product race after race. Does Canada get a second IndyCar race, or does Mexico get a race? Ideally, Mexico would get a race before you had a second Canadian race.
Yeah.
In my books. Get Latifi on Indy Fanatics when he eventually joins IndyCar. Easy.
Well, the
My
Team
idea
Canada
is to take
episode.
NASCAR IndyCar doubleheader from the second Indy Road Course race and have it in Mexico City to celebrate both series Mexican drivers. That, Jacob, would be a very, very good idea.
Yeah.
Right.
Pato!
Should we round it off there?
Yeah,
I think that's probably a good time. We're gone. High energy. That's it. 50 minutes on the clock. That's what we've given you. Thank you so much to everyone in chat. You've been brilliant as always. It makes these live streams brilliant. I hope you're kind of enjoying the fact that we're doing. So we're getting a lot more live interaction with you guys along the way. For you guys who haven't been able to watch the live stream live, it's brilliant to see you in the comments. I will try and reply to every comment as we go along. Enjoy the race on Sunday. We'll be back for the review. Pato or Palo?
You messed that up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Do you want to do it?
No, the moment's gone.
The moment's
Pato!
The moment is never gone.
Well, I saw another Pato.
Yeah, exactly. It happened. It had to be. But we will endeavour. We will try and make these live streams better, more interactive. We'll try and get you guys as involved as we can because you are the true Indy fanatics. Deep. That was deep. We are just here to facilitate your home of IndyCar love on the internet by a couple of buffoons shouting stuff. Pato! I don't even know. Right, okay, we're out of here. See you later. Hometown boy. Yeah, we can get Max Chilton to join permanently. Why not? He can't be doing anything now with his
He's
life.
doing quite a lot.
Yeah, probably is actually. Yeah, that's us done. So if you're new around here or haven't done so already, what can they do, Stephen?
Take a like, subscribe, and ding that bell.
Ding it. So for now, you Indy fans, keep racing.